Okay, we have a new power on protocol for the sound booth and all the equipment in it. And the idea of this protocol is to not have things turned on that don't need to be turned on 24/7. So, for example, all of these wireless receiver units are off now because they don't need to be on 24/7. They only need to be on Sunday morning. The joystick and the monitor for the camera operator are off because they don't need to be on 24/7. The mixer is off. It doesn't need to be on. The ATEM Mini is off because it doesn't need to be on 24/7. And you'll notice that there's no more switches here to turn on. We used to have these, where are they? These red and white on-off switches plugged in here to turn on specific equipment. But that's not necessary anymore, because all of the Sunday-only equipment is controlled now by the PDU number 2. And you can see PDUs 1 and 3 are turned on, PDU 2 is off. So this switch for PDU 2 will turn on all of the stuff needed for live streaming on Sunday morning. So I'm going to turn it on. The light doesn't work very well, you can see it, but you can see everything has come on. The mixer's on, this monitor is on, the joystick is on, all of these are now on, and they are controlled by the power switch on PDU number 2, the one in the middle. The computers are controlled by PDUs 1 and 3, and their monitors are likewise plugged into PDUs 1 and 3. So you have to actually turn the monitors on to get them to work. But the computers are always powered up because PDUs 1 and 3 are always turned on, and PDU 2 is the only one that gets turned off to save heat, wear and tear on the sensitive equipment. So that's a new change, and you need to take note. Turn on power switch PDU number 2, which has all of the live streaming stuff plugged into it except the computers, okay? And the crown amplifier. The crown amplifier is plugged into PDU 3 also. That's it. So I'm gonna turn off number 2, and we'll see what shuts off. So I'm switching off PDU 2. You see that went blank, the mixer went off, the camera operator and the joystick went off. All of these Wi-Fi wireless microphone receivers went off. And so that's the state that they will be in 6 days a week, or when they're not needed. But everything else, that is, the 2 computers will always be on, and this Netgear switch that connects those computers to our network will always be on because they are plugged into PDUs 1 and 3.